Hello, my name is Viharaa Jaysinghe and this is the 28th episode of my e-commerce web application project, and in this video I will be mainly focusing on the product adding and viewing process of the cart page. So this should be my home page, and let's add this to our cart. And as you can see, it's clear that we have added our product to the cart page. Let's hit OK and let's go to our cart page. And as you can see, we have added our product to the cart page successfully. And we have given one as our quantity. And from the price and the delivery cost, we have derived the final total. So let's go to our Visual Studio Code. So when we click this button, our cart button, we activate this function and send the ID as our parameter as well. Let's go to our JavaScript. As you can see, this would be our function that we are activating, and this is the ID of the product. So as you can see, we are sending that ID to our cart. We are sending that ID to add to cart process.php in the get method using an Ajax request, and it's clear by the way we have binded to the URL as well. So as you can see, this would be our add to cart process.php file. Firstly, we have started the session, then we have included the connection so we can maintain a connection between the database. Then we have checked whether there are values in the session. If so, we check whether there are values in the ID, which contains the ID of the product. And if it is available, we create this new variable. And from this session, we get the email of that user and assign it to this variable. Using those two variables as our condition, we execute this search query. From the results we obtain from this search query, we create this new variable. From that new variable, we get the number of rows and assign it to this variable. We will be using this variable in the future over here. Moving on, I will be executing the search query so we can get the actual quantity available in the database. So from that result we get from that result we select that row. It should be one row. We select that row and assign it to this variable. Now it's an array. From that array we get the quantity. This quantity is the index of this array, so we assign it to this variable. Now this variable contains the actual number of items available from that product. So this variable cart num, if it is equal to 1, that means we have already added the product to the cart table, and now we have to increment it. So we increment it by 1 and assign it to this variable. So this is the previously given quantity value by the user. Using that, we make our new quantity value. That's why we add 1 to it and assign it to this variable. If the new quantity value is less than or equal to the product's actual quantity available from that product, we let it to be updated, as you can see from the update query. And then we echo this. If this does not get satisfied, that means the user is exceeding the number of quantities that is available from that product. Then we echo this, and if this is not equal to 1, that means we are adding the cart. It means we are adding the product to the cart for the first time. So we use an insert query, and then we echo this. So according to the user's interactions, we get to see either of these responses. And that would be the end of the 28th episode of my e-commerce web application project. Thank you for watching, and I will see you next time.